how to turn around the camera, so I'll just do this. I think maybe you can see it.
That's a big fucking box.
Yeah.
Man.
I got some walls built. Gonna put the French doors here so I can open them all fucking wide to get wood and shit in. And then do a fire escape door here because more than likely I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fire escape door.
That's a good looking door.
I know. I ended up going with the wood.
Rotary cut natural birch, it appears.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another rotary cut natural birch. Of the blue variety.
Crack that beer again or chug out of it so it makes some noise. I want to see what it is.
Here's the beer I'm drinking right now. It's in honor of Lee.
Ah, nice. Some Montucky.
Yep.
Nice.
I got some 200th anniversary Guinness stout.
Huh.
Is it different than regular Guinness?
Same Guinness as just Guinness?
No. So, like, at least out here, I don't know what they got going on elsewhere, but there's, like, a whole bunch of other beers Guinness is releasing out here. So they have, there's their normal nitro stout, but then they have a nitro IPA, and this is their export stout, which is, like, a higher alcohol content at 6%, and it's, like, a lot less dark. It's also not nitro. So, I don't know. This one's fucking good. I like it.
I don't think I've seen any of those out here yet.
No, I don't think I have either.
There's like 4 or 5 of them out here. They good. I dig it.
Nice.
I gotta drill a hole in some plastic. I'll be right back.
All right. Man, what have you been up to, Sam?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just, been working and doing some reloading and trying to make videos still. Nothing too special. Yeah. I rebuilt all some of the shelves in our food pantry last weekend. Not too exciting.
That's cool.
Yep. Just been fucking with tax stuff all night tonight. I filed my taxes like a month ago, and then I got a letter in the mail bitching about needing health insurance information, and basically they just decided they wanted to charge me $750 because I have Obamacare insurance.
Damn. That's fucked up.
So yeah, I did my taxes and everything, and I already got all my returns and everything, but now I owe another $750.
Fuck, that'd piss me off.
So mad. It's literally like the $750 is more money than the Obamacare discount gave me to begin with.
And why the fuck are they trying to take it back?
I don't know. It's weird. It says basically telling me that the income that my discount was based on is different from my real income. So, and of course, the Connect for Health Colorado people are the ones that set all that up for me.
Right. Yeah, because I remember that program because I had to deal with that for a little bit.
Yeah, and it like saved me a decent amount of money per month over what I would be paying normally. And I did it last year too, and everything worked out fine.
But it couldn't have been like, yeah, there's no way it saved you over $700. So what the fuck are they trying to charge you for it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the weird part. And yeah, I tried to call IRS to get help too, and they're like, we will be with you between estimated wait time between 15 and 3 hours.
Yeah.
So if those guys fucking suck. If I wanted their help, I'd literally have to stay on the phone for like more than an entire day.
Yeah.
On hold.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The worst part about it is at $750, it's actually worth it. But then they're just going to tell you to lick their ass anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fuckload of money. That sucks.
That's bullshit. I wish I had never, I should have just canceled my insurance and taken the tax penalty because it's a lot less than $750.
Yeah.
Plus,
fuck, I wonder if they're gonna. I haven't filed mine yet. I don't know. I was uninsured for 6 months.
Oh, were you?
Imagine they'll be pissed about that.
Yeah, I know. There's 3 boxes that you check, like had it all year, had it for part of the year, didn't have it at all. But I don't know what happens if you press the other ones.
Huh. I think I'll probably just click that I had it all year.
That's what I did, and now I have a shitload of money. But I did have it. I actually did have it all year, though. I don't understand.
Fuck.
That's some bullshit. Well, fuck. Let me blow out some West Texas stuff.
It might honestly be worth talking to if you can find an accountant in your area, because they might be able to do a consult for like $50, and because you shouldn't be getting shit. The only reason you should get $750, or at least if it was the same as when I was doing like the tax shit in Gunnison, is it's like a penalty if you don't have it for like 1 year or 2 years, and it like adds up. But it sounds like you're getting dicked around for fucking no reason at all.
Yeah, I've had health insurance solid for the last 10 years. I have the state-sponsored health insurance. I don't understand.
Huh.
That's it. It sounds like the only thing I could think of is if they're paying for part of your Obamacare, like if they subsidize it because they think your income's lower, and then if it's higher, then they want the portion they subsidize back.
That's pretty much the deal, yeah. That's kind of how they're saying it, but
it's bullshit because they fucked up, not you.
Right.
And that's like, okay, even if they fucked up, I could see them saying like, yeah, pay us back the $50 a month that we subsidized.
But yeah, not $750.
So yeah, what is 750? I don't know. 750 divided by 12 is, I don't know.
Well, it should be what? So if it was 700, it would be 350. So you split that into.
I guess that's $70 a month.
I say that's like right around. That's high 60s, low 70s.
60s, yeah. I guess high 60s. But
and my discount.
I wonder if
$60 a month, basically. So they want 100% of it back. So why did I even sign up for that shit?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because they're fucking jerk off.
It sounds like they're gonna fuck you. Like,
and they don't exactly have a good track record of being cool.
Yeah. I made $30,000 last year. That's it. I still totally qualify for a discount, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh
well. I'm gonna drink. That's just pissing me off.
Yeah. Oh.
I think it's all you can do at this point. Yeah, Lexi and I are gonna have to fucking pay taxes this year too.
Oh really? How come you guys didn't have to pay?
Like, so she received, I guess, like a few years ago, like she had received like trust money, but like we don't touch it. It's basically for Ellie, like her grandparents set it up, and like it's supposed to just kind of keep going. But basically, it's considered like income, even though we're not spending it.
Right.
So like we're getting hit by that, and then we both. Like, we don't necessarily make, like, a crazy amount, but we both got, like, boosts. So it pushes us with the income that we got from the trust into a different tax bracket. So basically we're, like, paying.
Oh, shit.
But, I mean, like, we don't really, like, I mean, we're doing okay. Like, I don't mean to be an asshole about that, but, like, we don't have money, like, hanging out, you know? So, but, I mean, we're going to have to pay for shit because of, basically, and it's all like forward thinking by grandparents, which is fantastic, but it still means that like we view it as money gained to us somehow.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks that you have to pay to just keep the like your kids investment from her grandparents.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to pay extra because you're being responsible and saving that money, not using it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just weird because it made me think of like, I mean, I know, for example, like Sam's grandfather did something, similar for college, and like my grandfather did stuff. Like I mean, we've all had it, but I didn't realize like the shit that our parents had to go through to get like even a small amount of money is fucking taxed. It's horse shit.
Yeah, it's craziness, man. I don't. All this tax crap is irritating the hell out of me, I must say.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that drives. I think I remember. Didn't your grandpa like help with like college whatnot?
Yeah, he's saved and basically gave me like $75,000 towards college.
Yeah. So like, and that's fucking so incredible, but it sucks too because like at least to my knowledge, the environment he saved that money in is not the environment you take it out. So it's like you could be so forward thinking, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, new tax thing down the line," and it just like fucks you. So it's like, I don't know. I'm definitely starting to become like pretty judgmental of like wealthy people and being like, "Wow, you guys really are fucking everybody."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too pleased with our government in general right now. It's kind of making me mad.
Yeah, everything about it is a total shit show. And it's ironic too, because like now, like at least if I read correctly, Trump started saying like, "Let's start pulling guns," and
Yep.
it was just like, well, it's like, well, I'll be damned. Like that was the last thing I fucking expected you to say, you know?
He actually came out, I believe it was yesterday, and said, "Let's just take the guns now. We'll deal with the due process later." That's an exact quote.
Oh yeah, yeah. Take the. I read that shit too. He said, "If there's issues, take the guns and we'll figure it out later." And it's just like, who the fuck are you?
Man, that sucks.
How about impeachment now, due process later?
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, it's like out here, and like apparently there's like obviously like a lot of drug issues in this state. Like we're one of the highest like opioid crisis states, and it was weird because they were talking about how they used to be able to like seize assets from people who are expected drug dealers and then use that money to fuel their own investigation. And then if they made a mistake, they would repay it later. And that got overturned for like obvious fucking reasons. And then recently it just got introduced again. They're like, "Oh no, we're back." And it's like, you can't just take some people's money, spend it to fuck them, and then be like, "Oh no, you didn't do it. You'll receive a check in 10 years for like once you fight it in court."
And they don't have to have a warrant to do any of that.
No, like they're allowed to take whatever they want because there's like some sort of weird, bogus bullshit like rule. And it's like the same with the guns. It's like, "Oh no, you seem like mildly weird. Your guns are gone." And it's like, well, what constitutes fucking weird? Like, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. Everything's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like because I bought 5,000 rounds of 22 ammo, I'm on some list or something, or what's the criteria there? It's like, it's so weird.
Yeah. And it's like, I've had that issue with people out here. Like, I'm by no means happy that kids are like losing their lives in a school, but that like the mental health issue is not a problem. Like there's like so many other problems. Just like removing guns from people does not help anybody, like, in my opinion. But
it's not going to solve any problems. We already know this. We've tried it. Like there are solutions, but that's not really going to help anyone. It's just a convenient distraction from getting to the core of the issue.
Yeah. And I mean, like, how many times have we seen recently people like driving cars down bike paths? Like, anything can be used to harm anybody.
Yeah, the real core of the issue.
I don't know.
The problem is like what we need to be looking at is why are our children choosing death over life, whether it's murder or suicide? Like, there's only been 220 people killed in school shootings ever that we know of, but 54,000 kids.
Yeah.
54,000 kids a year commit suicide. Like, it's all related. That's the issue.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird too because like now that I've been like selling doors and shit, like I sat in on a meeting the other day with this company and they're like, "Our ballistic and bulletproof doors are going to go through the roof this year." And it's just like, so fucked up. Like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm supposed to sell bulletproof doors now. And, which, like, as a side note, this door tested out with 30 7.62 rounds through the glass and through the handset, and it didn't open.
That's impressive.
It is impressive. Like, I mean, I'll give them at least, like, I'm just like, well, good play. You know, like, I mean, that's intense.
Nice.
But it's like,
hi, Abby.
Oh, I didn't
Hello.
need to interrupt you. Sorry.
That's all right.
No interruption. Get a cell phone. Get a quadrant.
Oh, check out what Hazel learned how to do too. Pretty cool.
Dang.
I like her mittens.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about buying chickens.
Yeah. I've been thinking pretty hard about that too.
Abby really wants chickens too.
I really want chicken.
I think I'm gonna do it.
I was thinking I wanted to do ducks instead.
So duck eggs taste weird.
Do they? I thought I thought everyone said they tasted really good. I just like ducks, but
well, apparently, if you actually have chickens, they say one of the best things to have is ducks because I guess they're like more aggressive than chickens. So they act as like safety nets for your chickens.
Huh.
But that's I guess that their eggs are supposed to be a lot bigger on ducks, and they taste a lot more like earthy.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're earthy, and they're also more like kind of more rubbery texture-wise.
Yeah, I said Dan Brooks had them, and he was not like a huge fan of duck eggs. It seemed like.
Right. The only thing with ducks is they need water, so you have to, like, at a minimum have a kiddie pool that you can keep filled up to have the ducks happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
chickens
one of those.
Are just like cool as shit.
Yeah.
Ducks are weird, and for some reason they'll only shit in the water. Like, they have to be in the water to take a shit.
No, mine used to shit all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, remember that white one I had?
Yeah, totally.
It's all team.
Yeah.
I've also been thinking about quails. People are raising a lot of these Cortnix quails, like little small Japanese quails. And
oh, yeah.
They produce eggs like, I don't know, half the size of a chicken egg, but apparently they're super easy to take care of, and the eggs are great. And, I don't know.
Huh.
I had some chickens at like the community center I worked at, and they like could not be easier, which was kind of cool. Like you just plugged them in, and they just did their own thing, which was pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Yeah, I want to do it. I've been thinking about raising some rabbits, just literally to get their poop for my garden too.
Yeah. I saw this really kick-ass thing on YouTube where a guy made a chicken moat. And he had like, I don't even know, like a 60 by 60 garden. And then the perimeter was a 10-foot pathway for chickens. And they fucking destroyed everything that tried to get into the garden. It was great.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then when you're done with the garden at the end of the year, you let the chickens in and they go and basically stir it all up and compost all your plants and shit for you.
Yeah. And like the video, there was snakes like going across and it just got fucking annihilated. Like 10 chickens just jumped on it and ate the shit out of it. So like, I don't know. It's pretty cool. The guy was like, I haven't seen a single fucking cricket ever. Like, apparently they kill everything.
Nice. Well, yeah, I think we should do it. We should raise some poultry.
I'm in, dude. I'm trying to talk Lexi into getting some property because I was like, if I'm going to stay out here, like, we need to at least get, like, land because, I don't know. Somebody came to my door recently and they're like, we want to paint our door. Can you sign this? And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, yes, I'll sign it, but, like,
but next time, just forge my fucking name. Don't ever ask me.
Yeah. And they're like, we want to build a deck. And I was like, fucking buy wood and have a blast, man. Get after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked my my neighbor came by when I was building this. He just was looking over the fence. He's like, "Oh man, cool." and then was telling me about how he had to build his entire add-on to his house like in a day with all of his friends because the other neighbors were, or one of the other neighbors was gonna like make a big deal out of it. He was just like, man, I'll never report you. I don't know what you're doing, but you know, yeah, don't have to worry about me. He was like, all those nosy bitches can go fuck themselves. It's just like, cool, dude. Yeah.
Right on. So I guess we're gonna build like a kind of a carport sort of stuff. Gardens here.
Yeah.
Like, if you were pulling into my driveway and you parked next to the garage, like kind of, you know, where the horseshoe pit is between the garage and the barn.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So like coming off that side of the barn, I think we're gonna build like kind of a carport style thing across the entire length of the barn. And then
Oh, nice.
that's where I'll store all the machinery and everything, and my mom will park in there, and then I'll have the garage 100% for a shop. So
Damn, that'll be cool.
yeah, so yeah, I probably have you guys down maybe one weekend to help me build it. So.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm
Be down.
coming. Fuck it.
Nice.
I'm getting quite a bit better at fucking building shit.
Heck yeah,
Been putting in a lot of effort.
that's sweet. Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. I gotta show you, I got a fucking bandsaw. It's a fucking beast. I want to show it to you.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about it last.
Dude, that band's so fucking serious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you see it?
I can't even see anything.
Can you
a
see it
lot
at
of
all?
noise.
Oh yeah, nice. That thing's huge.
Yeah, look at that blade with like a beer can in comparison.
Yeah, that's big.
Oh, yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah,
That's a timber wolf.
fucking so cool. It just cuts 10-inch logs in half.
Nice. That was so nice. The first like 6 or 7 years I worked there, that shop was just empty. It was like our custodial shop, you know, and that's how I repaired everything in the building. But now I'm like,
Yeah. I remember you saying like I was building something and you were like, "Oh, just come over to the school one night and we'll go into the custodial or into the wood shop and fucking build it."
Yeah,
Like,
I mean they've got
that was cool as shit.
they've got a full-on jointer and planer and like all that serious woodworking stuff, and it's just like sitting there piled in bullshit from this guy. He's broke a lot of the equipment and he's just giving away a lot of it. It sucks.
Ugh. Fuck, that'd be so cool to have a planer.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It'll plane like 16-inch wide boards.
Damn.
Is it a Powermatic?
God, I can't remember. It's green. It's definitely an older one from the 70s. It's green, if that helps with the brand. I don't know.
It's either Grizzly or Powermatic then. Powermatic
Was-
is typically gold, but Grizzly's generally the green.
Was
But-
Grizzly around back then though?
I think they've been around for a while, actually. But
Really?
Powermatic made a lot of green shit, if I'm not mistaken, a while ago. And there was also General made green.
Yeah, that's true.
That was before they like,
I'll look at the brand when I'm there tomorrow if I can. Yeah, it's like that patina sort of. Here, can you see this?
I say it looks like your gun press there.
Yeah, like this, like
Yeah, I think that's General.
okay. Yeah, it's kind of got that speckled sort of like texture to it, you know. Like that's what the machines look like. It's green and textured.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a Powermatic.
I said I'm putting my money on General.
Really? I'm going with Powermatic on it.
because almost, as far as I know, almost all Powermatic is gold, but General's Canadian made and they're green.
Huh. Yeah, I'll check it out. Most of the bandsaws and everything down there are like Delta or Rockwell, I think, but I'm not sure about the cleaner.
I'll say, yeah, because like I got the old Delta Rockwell. Mine's like a 70 something, and that's a good one. But I mean, if you can get like any of the planers and joiners, fuck, those things are worth some cash.
Yeah.
And if it's been around for that long, like, it's not a bad one.
No, it's awesome. It works awesome.
Especially too, like nowadays they actually sell helical heads for those, and they are fucking money.
Huh.
They like make the original blades on those things look honestly like just foolish. So
wow. Well, we've got 10 minutes left before I have to restart the thing. Just so you guys know, if we lose connection, I'll just put a new link up on the Facebook page.
That's perfect. I just popped open my 6th beer, so.
God damn.
Shit, I think I'm only on my 2nd. I gotta fucking get to it.
Yeah, this is my first.
You guys are in a different time zone, so it's understandable.
I would have drank 15 already if I didn't get distracted by the stupid tax man.
I hear it.
And just so you guys know, I'm actually wearing sweatpants.
Yep. Me too. Don't know that you can see them, but
Oh yeah,
they're there.
Yep. I saw it.
All right.
I fucking love this new chalk. Ah. It's so fucking awesome. Yes. I've spent so much money on woodworking tools recently, it's like not even acceptable.
Yeah, fucking me too.
Yeah, I get you. Fuck, I'm like, apparently I'm done spending money on things because I just bought a plane ticket basically to go see my grandparents. I paid $400-something worth of car insurance, and now I owe the government $750. So not much fun.
Yeah. That'll fuck you up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Just come make earrings with me, bro.
I would love to.
We could get together earring, gun parts, and probably like coffee tables. Oh, is that Nancy?
Hi guys.
Hey,
What?
Nancy.
I brought lunch or dinner.
Nice.
I can't see Nancy. This is bullshit.
I know. I just see Leadum. Leadum.
Waving.
Yeah, here we are. Here we
Hey. What?
Ah.
You brought me dinner during our.
I used to bring him that much mustard.
Yeah. I'm traumatized, so.
Thanks, Mom.
Man, French is the good stuff. That's the Powermatic of mustards.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna keep going. Always been around.
I'm gonna turn on my metal lathe. I'll try to listen, but it won't happen.
So Chappie, what are you up to this week or next weekend?
I don't know. Next weekend.
I decided.
Why? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go up and hang out with my dad next weekend. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So if you don't have anything else going on, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I'd like to. Definitely like to go. Let me make sure with Abby that I don't have anything going, but definitely. I'm so fucking excited about the prospect of having a cabin up there.
Yeah, that's
Like,
awesome.
if we can fucking have that place to just build a cabin and, like, know that it's actually gonna be around for a fucking 100 years,
Yeah,
it'd be so fun.
that's. I need that. Like everything else seems to suck so bad all of a sudden. Like we need that.
Yeah, I agree.
What do we need? I'm on board.
Has Mike
Sorry.
told you at all? Has Mike told you that he's trying to apply for a membership up to the 12 Mile Ranch?
Yeah, and I'm super jealous.
Yeah.
But I wish him the best or whatever.
Well, at least
Oh,
you'll have two of us that you can come and see anytime you want up there. Like,
That's true. If I play my cards right, I'm just gonna come to Mike's house and like be a total fucking douchebag and like spill coffee, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm going to Sam's.
I would appreciate it
so
so much.
yeah.
Holy shit. I'd be so stoked.
If you go back and forth, you'll never totally wear out your welcome. You just trade when it gets a little thin.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I haven't liked you since the 5th fucking grade. Kiss my ass. I'm going to Sam's.
Fucking get in a little electric scooter and just fucking truck over all the rocks and shit.
I'm gonna pull a Lee and shit all over your fucking outhouse.
Nice. Well, if you want to pull a truly, you have to throw up on the door of the outhouse because you can't get in, and shit your pants while you're doing it.
That's awesome. I'm so pumped. I was telling some dude at work how I had to like pull Noah like out of a building where we were like too high to walk away from the other day. I was like, I kept thinking I was paranoid. It turned out we really were in a smoke-filled cabin.
Listen to how fucking smooth that thing is. For being such a fucking huge song.
That's fine. I'm over it. Bit more, like 3.5 by 3.5. There's 2 of them, and I paid almost $40 for just those.
God damn.
So, and basically the person who runs this thing, they have a vacuum stabilizer, so they stabilize the burl, and then they double dye it, so it gets like the crazy color patterns.
Huh.
Which is cool, but I mean, yeah, $40 fucking for 2 pieces. So,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can resaw. What's up?
That's wood though?
Yes, it's wood.
Oh shit.
Then,
See, I thought like when you did, is that what you make your pen blanks out of?
yeah. So like the crazy thing though, to show you, right? So like, okay, 2 at 40, and then I bought this one from the same fucking dude, same size, but before I cut it down to the pen blank, but without being resawn. So it's like the thickness, $15.
Shit.
So like I was actually pissed because I ordered these and he sent them, and then the next day on his Instagram he's like, hey, I got this one, who wants it? I was like, fuck, like yeah, $15, I'll take it. So $15. But I was like, you motherfucker, dude, like I just spent $40 for you to cut it in half. But
Right.
because it's stabilized, like they're not even, I mean, they're stable, but they're still moved, so it's not like they're like flat. But anyway, so you could get a vacuum chamber and some colors, and you could literally be printing fucking money. And the people that I see make the most money are not woodworkers, but the people who make materials to woodwork. So it's crazy. And there's another guy, if you look him up you're on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So look up, I think his name's Deranged. What the fuck is Deranged Donkey? Which is weird as shit.
All right.
And he does acrylic pours, and I mean, he makes hundreds of dollars a day, as far as I can tell. Like, he'll put something online and you can buy it.
All right, Liam, I think we should draft up to see if it'll pull Sam back in. Oh, Sam, I can see you. Shit, I just haven't seen him this whole fucking time.
Has he been here the whole time?
Yeah, I can see him on my fucking screen now.
Talk, Sam.
I can see him talking. He's talking and waving. No, we can't fucking hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry about that. I really had to.
So I sent you a text message.
Oh, really? All right, let me go find my phone.
Oh no, I don't care about timing. But it's it's a thing about it reminded me of your piece of wood. It's a guy who makes glow sculptures out of wood turnings, and they're fucking awesome.
Oh.
So I figured you might want to check it out. It's kind of cool.
I was thinking about doing something like that with that wood. Like, it's really cool. I mean, you could cut out like a bunch of hexagonal patterns and like make an orb and put a light in it, and you could do all kinds of shit. I mean, that's really cheesy.
Yeah.
Like I've already just like hung triangles from fishing string in the window, and it's like, that's nice. Like literally, you just put this hanging on a piece of fishing string.
I saw this guy.
It looks cool.
So there's a lot of people biting his style now.
Yeah, let's hear it. I'll bite his style too. Why not?
He takes a log, he bandsaws it, drills holes and puts an LED through it, and it glows. And they're like $900.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So why don't you start selling him for $400?
Because I'm actually, it turns out, an asshole. I cannot sell my own stuff. I don't know why, but it's actually like a broken thing inside of me.
Hey, you don't even have to explain. I am just as bad or worse. I suck.
It's terrible. Like, I have so many people. I actually have a wedding ring that I'm doing for someone soon, and like I can sell small stuff, but like, I don't know. I mean, people are like, "Hey, will you build me a dinner table?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'll do it. And they'll be like, "Oh, here's the money." And I'm like, "Nope, you can have it." You know, like it's like I feel guilty for charging somebody because it seems easy, so I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, because you get so much out of learning it. I think that's why. Like, you feel like you got paid from just doing it because you learn so much, and it feels so good.
I would agree. Like, my escape is doing it. So.
And it's also really, I don't know, when it's your craft or your art or whatever you want to call it, it's really hard to I don't know, it's just hard to call it done, or you know, what's good enough for the customer is one thing, but like you're used to doing things for yourself, like as an art or something. It makes it really hard to be like, okay, I have to do this in a finite amount of time, like with this finite amount of budget because of what they're willing to pay or how soon they need it, and then you can't really, you know, if it's something that you care about that much, it's hard to put a time limit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't vocalize it.
I absolutely do. I would say it's one of those things. I think if you do that sort of stuff, it's like an unspoken understanding, because it's just awful. Like, if I'm not happy about it, not only do I not want to sell it, but I do not want you taking it because it belongs in a fucking trash can in my mind. You
Right.
know, like,
Right.
and it's hard because I've had to sell stuff before, and I'm like, oh, like I hate it. And they're like, I love it. And I'm like, oh, but it's garbage. You're like, why would you like that?
You know, it's I don't even like, you know, the stuff I keep for myself takes forever to make, and I may not always be satisfied with it, but I will have tried really, really hard, but it takes forever. And then
Yeah,
so that's this level of, you know, production. That's what I achieved. And then when someone asks you to do something, you want it here. You want it up above.
yeah,
But you only have a certain amount of time, and it took you so long to get to here, and like you before you personally will be satisfied to give it to someone else, you'd want it at least a step above. And there's just not.
absolutely.
And if it takes you that much time, they might be disappointed anyway. And it's I don't know, it's weird. It's weird combining like a serious passion with a business like that. It's hard.
Well, it's like for me too, like if somebody wants to buy something I've built, I can kind of do it. But I've decided too, like I will refuse custom shit. And I used to always be like, Lee, build this. And he'd be like, no. And I'd be like, wow, what the fuck? Totally get it now. Like I don't want to be told what to do because like exploring my own passion is like the purpose, you know? And but yeah, when somebody's like, build this, it's like, no. It's like, I'll pay you. Yeah. No. You would pay me, but I'm telling you to fuck yourself. So
Okay, that's awesome. I guess maybe that says it right there. I guess that's why I just cannot make videos for other people. I cannot make films. I just can't.
it's so hard, and like I never got it, but it cripples me, man. And like people are like, oh, I'll take it. It's like, no, I'll give you a nope. It's just sitting in a box. Yeah, I'm well aware of where it's fucking sitting. You know, like,
Yeah.
because everything that I keep, like you mentioned, like has significance in one way or another. It's like, oh, that was the first baby rattle where I learned to do this. And then the second one would be like, oh, perfect, but I needed to reinforce here, so remember that. Like, and
Yeah.
I won't sell it to somebody because I'll be like, oh yeah, that wasn't reinforced, you know?
It represents something to you, and you don't take pictures of it and put it on Facebook or whatever. Like you're not trying to share that, and yeah, you get forced into that kind of stuff when you do things for other people. It's like, man, I'm not proud of this, but I only had one shot at it, and here it is, and I have to give it to you, and it's like it sucks.
There's a vulnerability about that too with video. Like when I made my video, it's like you got one chance and you get what you get. And like I look at that video and like I'm fine with the video itself, but like the outcome, I had to like, for me it was a lot because I had to put out a video on something that I would never fucking give anybody.
Right.
And it just like drove me fucking nuts. And like I enjoyed it for the process, but I put it out because I've never done that and like I needed to take that step. But like I would never give that to even an adult. You know? So.
That's awesome. I get it. That's kind of what the you know, I've been trying to make videos for the Bogheart channel. That's been my mentality. It's just like not all of these are perfect, but I'm like, all of these are going to be practices. They're working towards a step, you know. I'm not like I'm not like a personality, you know. I have a really monotone voice. I slur my words, and I just suck on camera. But you know, well, I'm gonna improve. It'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, you find your way, and that's the best part about it. Is it's practice like anything else. Like you find what you're comfortable with, and you find how like I mean, even with mine, it was like towards the end, I found how I wanted my camera or like where I would want it, and like, but you won't know that until you stumble a little bit. So.
Right, and there's no point in not sharing the work that you're doing. Other people are learning. That's the whole point, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with showing your mistakes and talking about them and stuff. It's good.
Yeah, hopefully they won't have a box of rattles that were fucked because I can be like, don't do this,
Yeah.
just do this. You know?
So speaking of that, I've been struggling with getting good sound in my videos. I don't know. You may have seen like one where I was out shooting and the wind was just blowing and like it was miserable. So I got a microphone, right?
Sound is a bitch to capture.
Yeah, it's hard. And so just a couple days ago, I filmed a video of myself loading up. It's not a crap load of rounds, but like loading up 24 loads. These are test brackets. You know, each of these is a 3-round group with a different
load.
Yeah, a different amount of powder in every group, and same bullet.
Yeah.
And there's, two sets because there's 2 different bullets. So I filmed that entire process with my new microphone. It's doing it all like in great, you know. And then I put the footage on my computer, and I had the microphone levels so loud. It was just like I was screaming, and everything was all crazy and fucked up. And it's crazy, you know. I spent like 2 hours doing something.
But at least you know now, like, what to do next round. And it's like, it's a humbling experience. And it's fucking hard, but, like, you know now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's so many times where I've just been texting with Liam at night, just like, fuck, man, I just got humbled so fucking bad by something I enjoy so much. And it's so painful. Like, that's just how it goes. It just humbles the fuck out of you every time you think you're good.
And it's great, though, because I feel like we're all competitive enough to learn.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, in my mind, it's like if I get humbled, I'm like, you, sir, can kiss my ass. Like, I'll quit my job and I'll get a divorce, but I will beat you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll figure out this simple.
But then the worst part about it is I'll figure something out, like Sam and I were talking about, and I'm like, I could sell this, but I won't.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah, because I'm like physically incapable of making a decision regarding money and other people.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to something really personal like your craft.
Oh, yeah. And, like, the amount of shit people have been like, I'll take it. It's like, go away.
Yeah.
I'm not even done making it. Get out of here.
Yeah. The worst, though, is the assholes who are like, so I was telling Mike about it. I made one of my, like, pins the other day. And it's, like, strictly for practice. It is whatever it is. But those pins, like, under the right people, sell for, like, $180 to $200. I could never sell it for that. But then somebody offered me $20, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no.
But that's where I was saying, like, you're not, like, fuck your time. Your time isn't worth shit. Like, get the fuck over yourself if you think your time's worth anything ever, basically.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just, like, what's the cost of your materials? Are you better than that? Yeah, by a couple bucks. Okay. Fucking you made a couple bucks and you didn't have to spend a bunch of money. Cool. Like, take it.
See, that's cool. I just wish I had that, because in my mind, I'm like, fuck no. Nope, I'd rather have it in a box so I can look at it later and say I didn't sell it.
Yep. I'm with Lita, man. Unreasonable sentimentality or something. It's like it's allowing someone into that space. Your personal like inventing space. It's hard.
Yeah, well, and I get that, but you just it's not about that personal aspect of it. so that, okay, I did something. I will sell it to you for what I have in it. And I just want to be able to move on to the next, like, more specific, like, the next, like, part of mastering. And I can't do that without selling the last thing to someone.
See, and
It's
that's
like I can't afford to buy another tool without that. I can't.
That's why you have, that's why you have a master's degree and a good job and stuff, and that's why Liam and I just fucking do goddamn blue collar bullshit and hang out in our garage drinking.
But that's
well, it's like it's hard for me too on two levels because like if I'm not offering it to sell but somebody offers to buy it, for me it hasn't left personal space yet. You know what I mean? Like they offered and I'm like, oh no. And then secondly is partially in a way I feel like almost protecting people like say you or Sam, because that person will then leave being like, man, I got a really cool handmade thing for $20. I'm going to rail the next artist who makes something. And I don't consider myself an artist necessarily, but like I do feel like when people buy shit cheap, it fucks everybody in that zone.
yeah, I get that, but at the same time, there's actually a huge difference between doing something good and like having a mastery of it. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
people
absolutely.
who have actually mastered it, that's where they're actually making money off of it, and they're fucking like creating amazing things.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, I don't think to just sell your shit to where you can keep trying to build it is like wronging those people. Like, that's how they created that. They
Oh
had
yeah.
to sell their stuff to keep getting better and better.
And I think too, to a certain degree, because like I say, I mean, like initially it was an object that was not offered for sale, if that makes sense. So like that was my biggest thing, is I wasn't looking to sell it. And the other
Right.
thing is like I don't really need to sell it to keep going. Like I mean, I'm like the materials are purchased. Like I'm well within my means to like keep building those and not get rid of something that I learned on. So that should be another portion, is that I'm not like I wasn't needing to sell it, so I didn't. Honestly, I may just be saying I didn't sell it for a certain reason, but I just didn't want to, you know.
Well, I mean,
So I should be
I'm not
honest with
saying
that.
like you need to, as in you have absolutely no money and you can't do anything else but do that.
Yeah,
It's more of like you have to justify the investment.
but I
Like
mean,
you
if
have
somebody came to
to,
you and asked for your gun, the materials that you put into your gun, and said, "I'll give you $10 above what you put," you would sell it.
yeah,
Really?
yep, yeah,
That's impressive.
yeah. I would absolutely, if someone was like, "What the investment that you put into it, that's what it is," 100%, I would sell that, and I would be able to use that money to make another one, which I think I could make better.
And hypothetically, too, I mean, do you think difference in funds makes a difference? Like, I mean, you're what, $80 into your guns
Uh,
in wood?
I mean, like, it's hard to say on that because in wood, maybe $50.
Okay. So
But
still
then
not
you
like
have,
unreasonably high though.
But man, you gotta count all the equipment in. Like you don't get to just dive in for the materials. Like
Yeah.
right,
even if you've been doing it for a while, like you're still investing in tools like crazy. You were just saying.
yeah, and that's been the part of it. Because like in materials, I got $50 in wood. If I buy a handrail, That's another probably 70, 80 bucks from the manufacturer I tend to buy from. And so that's a 50 plus 80 plus if I buy a stock, that's 30.
So you're at 160.
So really, I mean, it's still, yeah. So somewhere around there, and I mean, realistically, that shit sells for fuckload more than that.
Well,
So
See,
the way things
and that's where I get hung up because I feel like I don't want to give my shit away. But I'm not saying that I'm a master by any stretch. But I mean, say there's like a spectrum that a new person sells it for 30, and then you got the pro sells it for 160. And I feel like when somebody's like, "I'll give you 20," it's just like, ugh. Like, you know, I mean, it's, I guess if nothing else, I think an immediate, almost a slight, where it just turns me off immediately. So, but I hear what you're saying too. I don't mean to disregard it,
Yeah.
but I find myself on the fence, and I can't really be like, "Oh, fuck it, yeah, I'll give it to you for 20 bucks," because then they move on being like, "Wow, like handwork is cheaper than Walmart," because it's not. It
sometimes
takes
it
so
is.
much time.
But it should be. So, like, all right, if you say handwork is worth 20 times Walmart, fucking sometimes it's not. Sometimes
Oh
you
no,
get real shitty handwork. And really, if people actually want to be competitive with shit like Walmart, they have to make cool things for enough to live on and to be like better and better, just to fund them being better than a goddamn factory in fucking China.
yeah.
Chappie, right now is if you're planning on making more gun projects and trying to sell them, right now is like an imperative time for you to buy whatever parts, gun parts.
Everything.
Seriously, I mean it sucks. It
Well,
sucks ass, but if you want like stocks or any handguards, any of that crap to make patterns for wood or any of that,
Buy it all.
you're gonna want to do it now because it's as cheap as it's ever gonna be, for sure, and it's gonna disappear quick, guaranteed.
you think the accessories will get fucked with? I
Oh,
was thinking the
I'm not even.
the stripped AR lowers have already jumped $10, but
And that's not because of laws or whatever, but it's because people freak out and buy everything, man. Like nothing.
yeah,
but
but
nothing is gonna go
there's
down in price.
I don't need.
Buddy of mine, when I was living in Boulder, I can't remember what it was, like one of the shooting events that happened around that time, and he was actually building AR-15s and like building the whole gun. And he said that he was buying equipment and he was selling it for 4 to 5 times the value of it normally because it was gone. And he said everybody was scrambling, buying everything up, and he made a huge amount of money just in a couple of months.
Well, that's what's gonna happen, and I don't promote like making money on that and ripping people off. I'm just talking about like just getting your own stuff, whatever you need. You know, you don't. The reason everything disappears is because we all panic and go out and buy it. But
Yeah,
well, it's like that guy too,
but at the
because he
same
buys
time-
it to resell.
right, and you
Yeah,
know,
I mean, I'm actually not worried about that at all because when I first started getting into them, it was right after the what was it, Newtown,
Sandhill?
Sandhill,
Or no.
probably.
the Sand Hill Massacre.
It was
The dude
it was
shot up
elementary
all
school.
those like kindergartners.
Yeah, that was
Sandy Hook, the Connecticut.
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook,
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was right after Sandy Hook, and I thought it was gonna be this whole big deal, and man, like this doesn't mean shit.
Well,
It
shit.
sucks. I would actually really like it if they passed some different laws, but this doesn't mean shit.
What you're missing out on the Sandy Hook part is regardless of your political views, what did happen is that caused that giant ammo shortage. That was the reason you couldn't shoot 22 long rifle in this country forever. It was literally that. That's going to happen. Like, I don't promote being a asshole in this particular. I mean, capitalism is good to a certain degree, but right now it's time to buy ammo for yourself, especially 22. All that shit's gonna disappear again. It's gonna happen.
Oh,
That's it. And I don't remember
that
after
would
Sandy
suck
Hook.
if
I mean, there was
22
outrage.
left.
I mean, that's the thing, is it hits the entire industry the same, like 223, 9mm, 22. It doesn't matter. All of it's gonna disappear. More people
Yeah.
have 22s than anyone else.
I will agree with you, Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of shit that happened after Sandy Hook, but I don't remember the president and the GOP discussing pulling out of guns, and I don't remember major retailers discontinuing sales.
I was during the Obama stuff, and I mean, Obama was vocally anti-gun while he was being elected the entire time, you know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't remember. I mean, like, for Trump to actually go vocal against the quote-unquote assault rifle was pretty intense in the GOP.
it's interesting to me because he seems to be about, you know, about having approval. That seems like really important to him, you know, how many people approve. And
Yeah.
I somehow I feel like gun people were some of the last people clinging on to, like, well, at least he doesn't hate guns.
Yeah.
I feel like he nailed the last, you know, the last 10% of people that didn't hate him already. I feel like he just did it. It's weird.
He really, and it's curious too, like, because I wonder how much is political, right? Because, I mean, obviously the whole thing is staging. So I almost wondered, like, did he say he was going to come out against it, knowing that the GOP would deny it so that he could appeal to the Democrats? Because, I mean, that was, like, the only way to, like, win back any of the other people, is being like, wow, he actually isn't a heartless prick. You know, like...
It makes sense to me, knowing that it'll never stand, but then you start...
Yeah, because, I mean, no one's going to pass it. I mean, NRA funds everything, and that's okay. I mean, in a lot of ways, like, because everybody funds everything. So
I hear you. I'm completely pro-gun, you know that, but the NRA is very disappointing because they're breaking the rules for a lot of the stuff that came down. To be honest, every single gun control law that has ever been passed, basically every serious one, has been written by the NRA. They are really not on our side. They sort of take our rights away so they can sell them back to us. That's the way they work.
yeah,
Which is fucked up.
I would say. I mean, honestly, they're political juggernauts. I mean, they know how to play the game just as well as everybody else.
They are, and they're in it for money, not for money.
Yeah, I mean, all this shit about protecting amendments is not the case. Like,
sirs,
I mean,
sirs,
Yeah,
fuck the amendments. I've got something to show you.
let's see it.
Alright, so I've been working on this re-sign project because we don't think you're getting off that easy.
well, I have one sitting that I haven't shown you yet, so let's see it.
Oh, fuck you. Here's what I got so far. Can you...
That's pretty fucking good.
I still think your light is too damn bright. Is there any way you can dim that light?
No, man. It's a fucking light bulb. How about that?
Part of it. Jesus Christ.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can
That's-
actually see
yeah.
some texture. Yeah.
Divert it to the left or the right of said light bulb. And also
Like
talk
that?
so we can see it.
Oh yeah.
All right. How about now?
Oh, yeah.
You
That's
got
good.
it? Oh, look at that bend.
There's even holes through it, which is sweet. Like, there's actually pores.
Yeah.
That's beauteous, Chappie.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would be proud of that.
Yeah.
All right, Liam. Let's see what you got.
No, I think that beats me, but I'll do one more just for the fuck of it.
Oh, fuck. God damn. I'm glad VIP fucking web chat, whatever. Like, I'm glad to fucking hang out with you guys.
Me too. This is the best time I have. So you know what? We did this on February 1st, and tonight is March 1st. So it was
Damn.
and it's the best time I've had in either month. It turns out.
Shit, probably me too. Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
You did nothing. Nothing.
Abby really wants me to go to Fort Collins tomorrow. And I was thinking I could just go up to Fort Collins and hang out with Nathaniel. If you're down, like, if you wanted to meet me on Friday, I could drive you up there.
From Denver.
Yeah, from South Denver. And then we could hang out with Nathaniel
And by Friday, you mean tomorrow, right?
tomorrow.
Holy shit.
And also, I haven't talked to Nathaniel about this, so,
Hey,
you know.
You know what I also learned? Hold on, Liam. That's beautiful, but hold on one second. Brad
You got it.
Brad now can hang out on Friday. He doesn't go to Fort Collins until like Saturday midday. So
Okay.
like last weekend, Nathaniel and I were threatening to go hang out with Brad Friday night, but him and his entire family got sick, so we didn't. But
But there's a kicker.
that's why maybe tomorrow we could all hang out with Brad and Nathaniel.
Yeah.
In Denver. Nathaniel would be willing to come down. He said he would.
Yeah?
Maybe we could all go to Brad's house or something like that, or hang out at your house, one or the other.
Fucking come to my house. Help me with my goddamn shit.
I'm
I really need help.
I am down.
I've built the entire fucking thing myself,
I'll be there tomorrow.
and moving all that sucks.
I get off at 3:30. I'll drive straight there.
Yeah?
I'm serious.
All right.
And let's
Fuck
make
you both.
let's make Brad and Nathaniel meet at your house,
Yeah.
And we can video chat.
and we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, we'll video chat.
I plan on getting drunk until 5.
Well,
All right, Chappie. Let's shut up and lead him. Fucking tell us about that goddamn piece of wood.
It's really, I mean, it's pretty much the same as it was before.
oh man, I
want to eat that.
I want you to eat it.
what the fuck what did you decide on your teeth per inch? How the
It's like-
fuck is that goddamn 3?
Let me watch it flake. You guys seen it flake?
Yeah, we see it.
I mostly want to hear Mike say he fucking sees it. Do you see that, you motherfucker?
Fuck you. I still think I got it. Here. Alright. You see that? Some flakes. I ain't got as many whatevers.
Hey, next time we
Successes.
hang out, will you guys have a BMX competition, please?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I've
but I'm
got
not leaving
insurance.
the
I will
ground.
go
My
to
knees are old.
No, I'll go to the emergency room to beat your old ass knees.
You did that once before.
Chappie has
I'll do it again.
a slight advantage because he's ridden at least once in the last 8 years.
Well, that means
And-
I'm gonna kick his ass, and I'm vintage.
No, really, the helpful part is I'm just a better person.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do a PIA on my beautifully cut wood.
I'll just come out.
I'm gonna build my own fucking bike out of wood, and then fucking do a cool.
Well, while we lost Chappie, I'll just come out and say it. Leadham has much better style, that's for sure. But Chappie has always had the balls and the unwitting technical skills. Like he was a master of the details of the grind. I will give him that.
He was. I was a master of analyzing things way too fucking long.
Well,
way too long.
Welcome to the world of being a normal human. Holy shit, man. Riding bikes as an adult is fucking hard.
I can't even imagine. It's awful. Fuck that.
It's like, holy shit, I want to smith grind this rail, but what if I have to work tomorrow. God, I can't afford insurance increases.
Yeah. Or apparently the ramifications on my taxes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Talk about fucking
this job.
That's some bullshit. Although lately I've had a lot of thoughts about if I get really, really hurt right now, at least I won't have to go to work tomorrow.
That's true.
Which that's depressing, but I could use that to my advantage to do better bike tricks, I think, maybe. So there's a positive there.
There is a positive there. You should just come fucking... I wish you worked with me. I work with a 65-year-old dude named Tommy Creech, and he's just mean, but really fucking cool. And him and I get along well, but he hates everybody else, which is great. And we just sit in rolly chairs and sell doors all day. It's pretty, it's kind of hard to really complain, but I don't like it either, so I'm going to complain. So.
Job beats the shit out of mine, and I bet you make more money than me, so I'm proud.
It finally worked out to a certain degree, so it's not too bad. But it used to be a bitch because I worked in 105-degree heat for 6 months in the fucking warehouse. So, but once I made it through that, they took care of me. But it was definitely a hey, you're gonna fucking suffer for 6 months, and suffer I did. It was really not cool at all.
Yeah.
I used to drive to Walmart on my lunches and buy new shirts because I would sweat through them. Like to the point where they were like literally like I was in a hose. It was fucking misery. But
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It was unreal. Yeah, I mean it would be close to 100% humidity and 105 degrees. Like I couldn't even wear glasses because they would just fog up all day.
Nice.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even complain then, you know. I mean, at my job, like during the summer, it gets hot. It gets really hot in the building, and I don't know. There's a difference, obviously, between the heat where you are and the heat where we are. You know what it's like here. But the average temperature, I have a thermometer at my desk, and I took an average temperature for 3 months, the 3 months of the summer. The average temperature at my desk was 87 degrees, which, you know, that's not that crazy. But for people in Colorado, that's like hot.
Oh, man, I didn't think it was going to let me back in the well.
That's pretty fucking hot, Sam.
It felt hot to me, you know, and there's no one else. That's the thing is no one else works during the summer, and like there's usually HVAC and stuff, HVAC, and when there's during the year, all I do is field complaints from people that are like, it's way too fucking cold in my room. All that shit is controlled by a computer, and there's a mandated range of temperature, which is and that mandated range is 68 degrees up to 72 degrees, which all of that is fine for humans, especially you're in a public fucking building. You don't get to tailor it to yourself. I mean, that's acceptable, right? 68 to 72.
Yeah, I'd say that's fully fucking acceptable, but then they make you work at 85 in the fucking summer.
Yeah, and so all I do is field complaints from people that are like, it's fucking freezing, and I have no control over the temperature. I have to like put in a work order for the guys to come over and change the DDC. And they won't do it because there's this giant energy saving program or whatever. So, but the point is, I go into these people's room. It's fucking freezing. I measure and I'm like, it's 72 with the thermostat. At the back of your room, it's 69. But I'm freezing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know how to deal with that.
Like, put on a fucking shirt.
It's a public decision. Yeah, sorry, I lost the point of the conversation. I'm just bitter and angry at my job, like most everyone else.
It doesn't matter. I like where we went and tell those people to lick my asshole because that's bullshit.
Grow up, walk around the room like a real teacher, like walk around the room.
I agree. Holy fuck! It's already 11:13.
Yeah, man. Well, we got 5 minutes until this thing ends, so let's try to wrap it up, maybe.
All right. Well, I mean, deal. And then maybe we can talk again tomorrow for 3:30 till 5, because I get off at noon on Fridays.
Oh, I get off at 3:30 my time, and apparently I'm driving to Denver. So, what about tomorrow evening, Leadham? Like, what if we started at like 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow night?
Deal. Fuck it. I'll tell the baby goes down pretty early. She's in bed by like 6, so I may have to run in periodically to like make sure she goes back down. But she's pretty much out, and Lexi's studying, so I'm good.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna be. It sounds like we might be hanging out at Chappie's house tomorrow night. Is that actually a plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you tell Abby?
Fuck that. She invited me.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. I'm hoping she didn't because that'll make tomorrow's better.
No, she was real excited about me going to Fort Collins with her, but this is more important.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize we like screwed her over on her plans till just now. That's kind of funny.
But to be fair, it's okay.
Oh my god. We're fucking terrible.
We are terrible.
I'm pretty sure this weekend I'm gonna start the fly reel. I might make that one the next video.
Oh man, you challenged us all to that, and that's such a good idea. But man, you picked such a complicated project for the first one.
I know, it was a total asshole move. I basically wanted everybody else to do it, so I had reason to. Did you see the wood I picked for it, Sam?
No.
So, like, let me wet it real quick.
All right, hey, Leadham, you mind if I interrupt that for a real quick second?
Yeah, go for it.
I saw it,
Right.
and that's badass.
So that should hopefully be the outside, and it should be stainless steel.
Cool as shit. But all right, Sam. Before I forget, because of the alcohol and such.
Get down.
All right. Tomorrow, 3, I'm definitely down. Let's try and get Nathaniel down here because I was going to go up to Fort Collins to see Nathaniel
Right.
while Abby saw some of her friends up there.
And Nathaniel has been meaning to come to Denver to see Brad, so let's call him.
Okay. So if we can get Brad down, also, like, either on Friday or, like, Friday through the weekend, like, even if we can fucking do shit on Saturday during the day, like, I'm happy to fucking just get bunches of beer and build things.
I'm off at 3:30. I would love to build a shed.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm really excited about this.
All right, guys, we have 1 minute left. Does anyone need to say anything else?
I would just like to point out that my cuts are better, and I miss you both.
Fuck you. I've
You
got microscopic. You couldn't see that shit with a magnifying glass.
just
But
like,
I can see your pissed off attitude, and that's all I'm looking for.
lead him thinner than my wiener.
Yeah.
At least Sam's wiener and my wiener aren't making babies, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah,
Yep. Whatever you need to bank on, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm just
got
gonna
a cat. He's better than your child.
Whoa, he's back.
Yeah.